All right, welcome in, guys. Play the day just hit. I have some Europa leads, so let's just run through those real quick. I'm just going to run through every game real quick. I have not locked anything in yet, so I haven't made any official picks yet, but these are all my leans for the games. Lily at Ajax. I love Lily. They should have won the first leg. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to pull it out here, but I like them plus 0.5. I think double chance is a really good look for them. I think they bounce back in this one. Next game, we have Arsenal. I like Arsenal and Benfica both to score in this game. I don't know what the odds for those are, but I think we get a winner in this one. I don't think they draw twice. So I'm going to play the over 2.5 in this one, minus 125. Arsenal looked like the better team in leg one, so I would lean them as well. They're minus 125 on the money line, I believe. But I would rather just play the over. Granada at Napoli. I'm not going to have any action there. Napoli's on my no bet list for sure. Maccabi Tel Aviv at Shakhtar. Shakhtar is a weird team. I'm not touching them right now. I've been keeping up with them in Ukraine a little bit since they just started back, but yeah, I'm not touching that either. We got Antwerp at Rangers. I like the Rangers as a parlay piece. I don't see them losing here, and I actually lean under 3 plus 110. I think that's really good value. At home, they've been playing really good defense. I could see them winning this game 1-0. So that might be a play for me. I may play Rangers and under 3.5. I'm not sure what the line is for that, but I actually had them as a parlay leg. So when I get to the next game, I'll get into that. Next game, we got Molde at Hoffenheim. I see a lot of people on the over 3.5. I see Daily Slate in the chat here. He's on the over 3.5. I don't know. He knows this, and I know this, but in the first leg, the over hits in whatever, like 65% of matches. Well, in the second leg, they're hitting in like 40% or something like that. So I'm a little skeptical here, but here's what I like. I played this last time, and I think I'm going to play again. I'm going to play both teams to score an over 2.5 minus 110. I think that's a good look, and it's a very fair price. So that's probably what I'm going to play in that matchup. Again, nothing locked in yet, but these are my leans. Salzburg at Villarreal. I really like Salzburg to score in this game because I just don't see him getting shut out twice by Villarreal. I don't see it happening. It could very well happen now that they're on the road, but I don't see it happening. But both teams to score is minus 185. So there's 0% chance I play that straight up. I don't really like both teams to score an over 2.5 either. I think this could be a 1-1 game. We'll see what Villarreal does, but I think this is going to be a play I'm going to be looking at to take live. Either Salzburg team total over 0.5 live or both teams to score live, depending on who scores first, if we get a quick goal or not. Red Star at Milan. I love Red Star. Everybody knows I love Red Star, but there's no way I can play them on the road against Milan. We played Red Star double chance last game at home because they were at home. It hit at the very last minute. It was a nice cash. But I'm going to use Milan as my second parlay leg with the Rangers. Plus 115 parlay, two-team parlay. That's what I like. I think Milan's a very good parlay piece. Next, we have Young Boys at Leverkusen. I see everybody on Leverkusen tomorrow, and I'm not going to bite yet. Young Boys have looked great. They've been a cash cow for me. I've been playing them in Switzerland pretty much every week. They have looked really good, and I just can't fade them. So last week, the biggest play I had was Young Boys Leverkusen, both teams score over 2.5, and I think I'm going to go back to that. It's minus 130. I think it's a pretty fair price. I like it. We had I don't even know what the score was. I think it was 3-3 last game. I think Young Boys scored 3, and then Houston came right back and scored 3 to tie it up. I think Leverkusen probably does advance, but I'm not going to fade Young Boys here. Dynamo Kiev at Club Brugge. I am not having any action there. These Ukrainian teams, I'm not playing them. Shakhtar, I don't have a good read on them right now. Same with Kiev. I'm not going to play that. Those are two very volatile teams right now. Krasnodar at Dynamo Zagreb. Krasnodar is another very volatile team. I'm not playing that either. So there's 4 games I'm not going to have action on. Next up, we have look, I don't know how to say half these teams, I'm going to be honest, but Slavia Praha at Leicester. So the score of this game last week was 0-0, which means I think we're going to see a lot of goals in this game. I think Leicester wins this game, but I like the over 2.5 better. And here's why. I think Leicester is going to score first. I think Praha is going to come back, probably net one. They're a good offensive team. I don't really care what anybody says. I think they're going to score. And I think Leicester is going to get the last goal. And over 2.5 is -115. That's a fair price. I think I'm going to play it. And I'm also going to take 1 goal scorer prop tomorrow, I think. And if I do, it is going to be in this game. It's going to be Jamie Vardy to score the first goal plus 250. I like him to score, but it's -140, so I'd rather just take him as a first scorer. Next up, we have Sociedad at Manchester United. Manchester United just completely steamrolled them last game, so I'm not going to have any action here. Just kind of like Tottenham today. I didn't have any action with them. Just because you don't know what's going to happen. Like Manchester United may start all – it's pronounced Leicester. Okay. Manchester United, both teams to score. That's interesting. But the reason I don't have any action right now, I may change my mind on this, but I don't know who they're going to play. They could play all third strings if they wanted to. Yeah, my pronunciation's trash, Daily Slate. I'm from fucking Tennessee. I don't care. All right, Olympiacos at PSV. I love Greek teams. I do. But they suck on the road. It's just a fact. And I am actually going to have a small play on PSV. I've never actually had a play on PSV because I have no faith in them. But I'm going to fade Olympiacos maybe for the first time ever here. I'm going to play PSV first half plus 165, very, very small. And I'm going to I'll probably play PSV plus 100, very, very small too. So that's just a quick rundown. I'll run through it one more time. These are just my leans. I haven't locked anything in, so I'll probably play at least 5 of these. Lille plus 0.5 at Ajax. Arsenal over 2.5, -125. Molde at Hoffenheim. Both teams to score over 2.5, -110. Rangers under 3 plus 110. Salzburg, both teams to score. I'm going to hit that live. It's -185 now, so better just play that live. Milan and Rangers parlay plus 115. Young Boys and Leverkusen, both teams to score over 2.5, -130. Leicester and Slavia Praha over 2.5, -115. First goal, Jamie Vardy plus 250. And PSV first half, very small, plus 165. And PSV plus 100, very small as well. So that's what I'm looking at. Those are my leans. So thanks for tuning in. We'll have another play of the day tomorrow. Let's see. It's going to be soccer again. We're going to go for 12-0. So, boys, we will see what happened. Thank you for tuning in.